You're probably wondering what's going on here. We were at a hardware store in Kisian, and right before we were about to finish up or wrap it up, we had loud screams from a group of people. People were screaming and shouting and crying, and we got scared, so everybody froze in the hardware store. Everybody was just quiet because we didn't know what to expect. We knew something dramatical was going to happen, but we didn't know what. We just had to wait for it. After 5 to 10 seconds, I think it was more, I think it has to be 15 seconds, we had a big bang, very dramatical bang. After we had that, we waited for roughly half a minute, and we went out to see what was going on, and this is what we met.
These guys who are walking by the road.
What had happened is that a sugarcane truck came with a high speed, lost control, hit a tuk-tuk head on, rolled. The sugarcane truck was avoiding cars in front, so it hit a tuk-tuk head on and fell over while he was trying to avoid the other cars at the front. By doing that, the back of the sugarcane hit a matatu and a car, that white car that you see there, and then it rolled and fell to the side of the road. While it fell down the side of the road, it hit some people that was crossing the road, and the people that was by the road selling goods. So we still don't know how many people exactly the sugarcane truck killed, but what we could hear is that everybody died in that matatu except from one kid who was about 1.5 to 2 years old. Some people in the matatu was decapitated. You could see all the guts spilling out from what we could hear from the people around. And the guy in the white car, he survived. Once we got out of the car, we didn't film this, but once we got out of the hardware store, you could see the guy just confused, looking out and looking in, looking out and looking back in the car again. But then eventually he came out of the car. What we could see from where we stood is that they were carrying at least 3 bodies to a white pickup. Later on, we got to hear, or we heard that all those people that they loaded in the pickup died on their way to the hospital, and some died in the hospital. There's not really so much positive things to say about this whole gruesome accident, but one thing I can say is that I was surprised by the speed of which the police and ambulance and fire people took. They came quite fast. Within 15 minutes they were all there. The police were there within 5 minutes, the ambulance was there within 10 minutes, and those fire people were there within 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. I was quite impressed by that.
I can't really fill them in without permission.
Damn There's a tuk-tuk behind there.
The reason why I felt like I had to put this video up is because I felt so mad, so irritated, so sad, so disappointed, because this whole accident could have been avoided. The reason why they're banning this truck is because the same driver passes by that road with a high speed. So that lorry driver ran away after the accident, apparently survived. How? I don't know how, but they ran after him and beat him up. We still don't know if he survived the beating. Apparently, this space it's called the Black Spot. This plate in Kisian is like Kisian junction. All this accident could have been avoided if the government did something about this road. This whole situation can be solved by the government putting speed bumps. Would have prevented this, nothing more.
Let's go and play this guy.
But this doesn't take away the people's responsibilities as well. You don't drive that fast in a junction full of people, full of kids, full of everybody. Anyways, this is not the type of videos I normally put up, but I just felt like I had to say something. Thank you very much for watching, and feel free to leave any comment.